Swing on by to Sazanami Town. Beautiful beaches, a sparkling bay, and most importantly, narrated by DeoGenZ. Hey everybody, welcome to my Pokemon White walkthrough. Today we are in Sazanami Town, and in there lies Cynthia, the champion of the Sinnoh region. So, unfortunately for you guys, no, not unfortunately, because if I went in there, I'd just make a laughingstock of myself. I am not going to be versing Cynthia right now. I'm going to save that for later when this whole series is just about done and wrapping up. And besides that, I still have to get some experience because if you haven't noticed, my Pokemon are very underleveled. Yep, it's kind of ironic, a twist of fate, a little turn of events there, because I remember in the beginning of this walkthrough, at certain points people said, "Oh, DeoGenZ, your Pokemon are getting too over-leveled." And now look at me, I'm under-leveled to even a Buizel. But that still doesn't take away from my Geroda's epic ponage power. And that guy was incredibly weak, so... Okay, and, he's gonna take us into this laboratory-looking thing here. Or maybe this is his house, I don't know. Maybe those old farts that were out on Route 13 near the gate were his parents or grandparents. Huh. What's up, fighting dude? What is this room? Okay, something. Can we interact with... No, we can't interact with any of the cases, so it's not going to tell us anything. Of course, why would I try and click on anything and try to understand it? It's all in Japanese. I'm not going to get an English text box. Although that guy out on Route 11 sure did surprise me when he was speaking English. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? What kind of witchcraft is this? Okay, she already gave us a TM. Let's see, where do we get Dive? That's Sazanami Bay, so I don't think we're going to get it there. I just want to double check and make sure there's no trainers around here. Right up here, there's no hidden item that I know of, but it looks like a point for a legendary Pokemon to be. Who knows? Maybe if there's an event Pokemon later down the line, it would be perched right there. That seems feasible. Okay, we don't want to go down that route yet. So let's surf over here. Back onto their beach because I'm too lazy to go around and check the Pokemon Center. Let's see. How many people? Okay, you've got to be where we get Dive, right? For a beautiful beach town, it's really empty. I'm surprised. Actually, you know what? I'm not surprised. Hold on a second. You know, maybe this is just one of the seasonal changes. It is autumn right now in my game. So, I actually wonder if they have less people in the beach towns during autumn as if to simulate real life. Now, that would be a novel idea, wouldn't it? Damn, I wish I could go back to summer and just double check on that, because I think that might be the case. If so, hats off to Nintendo, because that is very true. Even though I don't live in a beach town anymore, I used to, and now I'm just 20 minutes away from one. So, I know pretty much how the beach traffic is, especially since I'm a surfer. And, confirmed, it is too cold right now to go surfing. I only have a spring suit, and I actually went, I think about a week ago, and the water was freezing. Holy crap. I could not feel my arms and legs. I was like, holy shit, I gotta get out before I drown. So, if you're planning to go surfing now, make sure you have a winter suit. Not a winter. Winter suit, otherwise you will not be a winner. And that includes booties, a hood, gloves, a whole 9 yards. Otherwise, you're gonna freeze your butt off. And other appendages, too. Shit, I could have had a shark attack and not even known I was eaten because I was so numb. Oh well. Now we just got the HM for Dive, so not this episode, but the next episode will be all about checking out the undersea ruins. I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew where Dive was at this point, because I almost missed it there. Hell, without the beachgoers and beach traffic, around here we like to call them bennies. Bennies go home, basically just spend your money and get the hell out and stop polluting our beaches. you know, without the bennies around, I don't know who to get dive from. Apparently it's from that guy in the Pokemon Center. Not sure if he has any significance. Maybe he's from the Hoenn region and says, hey, check this out, it's a dive. I don't know how useful it will be around here in the Isu region, but that dark spot there is one of the points that you can dive at. So I'm going to pose a question to you guys right here, right now, and I'll save my rant for the next episode because I'm pretty sure, although I may be unsure, and just confirm or disconfirm what I'm about to say here. Is this the only point that you can use dive? That's my question. Is the hidden sea ruins or the undersea ruins that are hidden in plain sight, are they the only point that you can use dive in the game? I really hope not. I really hope not. But I have not seen anywhere else that I could feasibly use it. Yeah, I can't even think of anything. Truly, we have not gone surfing in the water for quite a long time. I know that the last episode, I'm not talking about the last episode, but I'm just saying the walkthrough overall, we've not really been in the water a lot, especially compared to Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where we had to cross a big ocean, go past the Whirl Islands just to get to Cianwood City. So, that is my question to you guys, and I'd love to know the answer. That being said, I'm probably going to record the next episode right away and just release it the next day, so if there is somewhere that I can dive to and then I rant about it saying that, oh, this is the only place you can dive in, then don't get too mad at me. But truly, I have not seen anywhere else that would be a practical place to dive in. I haven't even seen many places that you could use surf on. I know that there is there's the entrance to the underwater vein cave. Actually, I don't know if it's underwater vein cave, but it's something with water that is coming out of a cave. I can't quote what the name is right now, and it's just slipping my mind. You don't actually have to bother commenting what it is. But I don't even think you need to use dive there. Pretty sure all you need is surf. I was looking on Cerebi, and I looked at that place, and it had some pretty weak trainers in it. And I would think, just like these trainers, that you would want to have strong trainers in an area only accessible through dive. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe this is just kind of a prelude to what the Pokemon Gray version is going to be like. Now, of course, there's no thing called confirmed Pokemon Gray, but I'm just saying, looking at Nintendo's history of releasing Pokemon games, they're going to come out with a third iteration to cash in on it. I know they are. And as such, they may add some more points for diving. I would be really happy with that. But I'm going on about dive, and I said I wouldn't. I'll share more of those opinions in the next episode, which will come out tomorrow. For now, we're just going to keep cleaning up the trainers in this bay. And it's a shame I don't see any boats or anything, any yachts. I always thought it was kind of humorous the way a yacht was spelled. But yeah, I don't see any boats or anything out here. Nothing leading to anywhere else. Which makes me wonder, how did Cynthia get here? But, oh well, maybe she flew in on her Spiritome. Nah, I'm just kidding. Spiritome doesn't know fly, but Wargle does. Oh, hint hint. Not blatant, just pointing out that she has a Wargle. But will my war against her wage successfully? Who knows? We'll have to find out. I don't really want to go level spamming, but I really wonder if I'll have to for Cynthia. She is quite the strong trainer. And I don't know if these people, the rest of the Pokemon trainers that we have to face, are going to cut it. One thing that is slightly a disadvantage if you're going to try and raise up your experience points is the fact that I am playing Pokemon White, and if you are too, you won't have Black City to go raise your experience in. And we're going to be getting to not Black City, but White Forest pretty soon. That's coming around the bend. And I'll probably put out a video on the same day touring through Black City in my Pokemon Black version to show you the big difference in the mechanics of the areas. But just to tell you real quick, basically in White Forest you have Pokemon that you catch, and in Black City you have Pokemon trainers that you verse. So that fact alone, and do note that you can verse those trainers once a day. So if you really wanted to be sneaky about it, I guess you could set your DS calendar a day forward, and I'm sure that would work just fine, and then raise your experience up that way. But one, I don't want to do that kind of cheap experience raising, and two, I don't even have any place to go train like that. I don't have a Black City. I have White Forest, which is only full of wild Pokemon. Weak wild Pokemon, might I add. Around level 5, I think. If not only level 5, exclusively level 5, and that might be the case. So I'm going to have to take all these experience points for what they're worth. And I know for a fact that my Gerota here has been a very strong player on my team throughout this white walkthrough. So we'll see how our training pays off. No matter what, I can guarantee you guys a good fight. I don't think that I disappointed in the Elite Four, even though some of you were discouraged by my first 2 sweepers, but hey, they were very sweepable trainers. And I could have chosen to do the whole Elite Four in a sweeping manner, but I love you guys, so I chose not to use items. Hopefully you all appreciated that, but in the next episode, we're going to be exploring the Undersea Ruins.